Well, hey, babies. Hi. Hi, cuties. Hi, darlings. Hi, sweeties. Hey. I hope this video finds you well. Hi. Oh, this is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Use your own discernment and intuition. Whenever you find it is the right time because it is timeless. Let us get into it, babies. I will never reach out to you for personal readings because I'm not doing them. And I would not do that anyway in the comments. Beloved, I sense a dark witch in your energy. Give me a text, LOL. That might be me, but I won't tell you to text me. I'll be like, beloved, show me your butthole. Yes. All right. Let's get into it. So right before I hit record, I got a message that if you like just have like a really rough time like getting a task done, or you like feel like a failure, like say you're learning something and it just like goes really hard and awkward and you're like doubting yourself from it because you're like, what the hell's wrong with me? Like I thought, like, you know, I usually make this really easy, like I don't know what's going on. That was like meant to trigger some stuff within you, like emotional wounds and stuff like that, to like come to like release things. And then the next time you go to do those things, it's like a test to see if you're gonna still be in that negative mindset, or like kind of have that new beginner mindset, be like, all right, you know, it's a new day, I'm gonna give her a go, let's try it. So that might be for somebody. Like just try to catch yourself before you're like scared or, you know, unsettled about like going back into doing that thing, you know, whatever it is. Or say you just had like a really bad day with somebody and you're like, oh man, I really just, or you like start a new job or something like that and you just like had such a like stressful time with it. It's like a test to see if you're gonna go back into that like negative energy. Okay. So I don't have a very long time to do this. It's also 4:55 on the clock, so we're moving forward, baby, with horsepower. We got some horsepower on that thing. And that's just my own, look up 455 if you feel called, but that's just my own thing because like 455 engine. Interesting. So I'm being called not to do the song that I got on shuffle. I'm going to this different song. Oh man, I don't know his name. The song is called Cadillacin. There we go. Maybe. I don't remember homie's name. Anyway, that's driving me crazy now. Ugh. It's like drop it in and drive Cadillac. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Well, that's frustrating. Sorry, guys. Hang in there with me. Anyway, it's like joke's on me. Let's see. Maybe I can search in. Kendall Marvel. Sorry, guys. For some reason, I'm being called Man, I can't even spell it. What is going on? Kendall. I don't know what's happening, guys. But anyway, the song is like, drop it in the drive, put it to the floor. Anyway, it's about like a good time. So you're supposed to have like a good time. I don't know what's happening, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me. If you're still here. There we go. Apparently I was, wow. Anyway. Rumble and let me just pull some tarot cards while my computer spazzes out. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Oh, alright. Okay, so Cadillacin by Kendall Marvel. Drop it in the drive, stomp it to the floor, rumble in the wine of the 454, guitar in the back, drop top down, radio playing those solid gold sounds, Cadillacin. Baby's on my right, wind in her hair, little short dress make me stop somewhere. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, ain't no destination and it's all downhill, Cadillacin. So it's gonna be easier now. Like, you just had to get over that hump of like that stressful stuff. For some reason it needed to like stir up, emerge, blend, you know, some stuff that has been like sitting stagnant in your body. I'm like seeing it as like trapped emotions, trapped memories that weren't dealt with, and that needed to happen. And then now it's all downhill. It's all easy now. It's like good vibes only. Not only, you know what I mean? It's just like good vibes. In a way of life, it's a taste of mind. It's a laid back feeling, a piece of time, a place in time. Satisfaction you can only find, Cadillacin. Uptown, downtown, countryside, wheat fields, cornfields flying by, honking horns from the semi trucks, trying to look down on my baby, but they can't keep up. Cadillacin. So also I'm getting like, if somebody was like manifesting a new vehicle or something, like you're gonna get it stacks on stacks, like it's happening. And this is like your energy, like you're gonna have that like cruising energy, like you're gonna be able to like relax with it. But I'm just saying that as like, you know, that hard work you put in and you dealt with your problems, or, you know, these stuck emotions, and yes, it was stressful, and you're like, dude, why is this happening? What the hell? Like, this doesn't happen. Or, you know, whatever you were experiencing with that, like just that frustration. You get rewarded for it now, for just like going through it. Yeah. And we have the Emperor fallen out. That helped you master a part of yourself that needed to be like molded, worked, cleansed, managed. I'm kind of getting all of those feelings from that. Yeah, there was a cycle because we have the World card in reverse. Something wasn't complete, like something you hadn't quite mastered yet. And this is why that's happening. And, you know, it may be a few days. And yeah, like this is why you had that overwhelm, stressful stuff, because there was a part of yourself that wasn't completely like tidied up, finished. You know, it's like that final brush stroke on a painting. Like it just needed to be that final pizzazz, if you will. And that's why you had to go through this like stressful, I mean, you might be in it, you went through it, or this is your future energy, whatever that is. It's just, you needed to be through this, like, you see how she's got all the cards, and like there's a lot of stuff flying at her. She's fending it off. She's protecting her table, you know, where she's gonna eat. You know, she's protecting what's hers, her abundance. So all of this stuff was to protect your abundance and be able to keep it now in your new manifestations. And that puts you in this Emperor energy, in this mastery. and boss daddy energy. Don't get hung up on the gender either. It's just an energy. But you're daddy now. Yeah, so any like frustrations or stuff you had to go through recently and you're like, dude, is it gonna stop? Like, why, I didn't have this problem before. I swear this never happens. I can last way longer, I promise. It had to happen this way, like the frustration, all this managed, like having to, have your eyes and hands like in different areas, or you were met with just like a ton of frustration, like resistance and stuff like that, and it was just, and you kept pushing through and you're being rewarded for it. It's just like tidying up, it's sealing up, putting the final touches on this part of you to become a full master. And once this, so we have the Four of Swords with the Temperance card here. And once this is done, like you can rest. We have 11:22 on the clock. You can rest and chill out. It's a laid back feeling, a peace, a place in time, satisfaction you can only find. Polished chrome in the sun, headed home, honey, here we come. Cadillacin. Like you're gonna get to like rest after this. It was like just a big, it's like you've been training for a big athletic event and you finally do it and you're like tired from it, like you're a boxer or something, and you're gonna be tired and sore after that, and that's just asking you to rest with that Four of Swords so you can integrate the lessons you learned and the new frequencies that were downloaded into your body from that. Yeah. And it was just to find balance and mastery. However, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, and I think that's just a heads up of like not to get too caught up in like yeah, because you're gonna need to rest after this. But if you're like, say if you're a professional athlete or whatever, you still got to go back to training. You just need some time off for recovery, but you still got to go back to training. Like don't get too complacent in this like resting energy, or like I'm kind of getting, it's not like don't get too complacent in it. It's more of like intentional or mindful resting versus just like, if you rest but you're stressed out, like you take a day off but you're stressed out the entire time and, spazzing out, you're not actually resting. So you're not giving your body and your soul what it needs, and your mind what it needs. So maybe that's more of like mindful rest, mindful recovery versus just taking some time off and then you're still spazzing out and worrying and all of this. That's not conducive to your healing. We have the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. That is in reverse, and that's just like the truth. That's like, you're gonna find out, like you're gonna feel like you'll be sitting there and you're like, redlining your brain, then you'll know that you're not resting and taking care of yourself like you should, when you should be Cadillacin, cruising and enjoying the time. I guess I'll pull an oracle card just to finish her off, huh? Yeah, I guess I do stuff, but I don't feel like an actual thing yet. So and that's just this like needing to go through this Seven of Wands energy of like, this is how you become a master, by making mistakes, going through hard stuff, overcoming that. That's how you become the best. Show up. Yeah, and that's kind of giving me that Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Cups in reverse. Is just, you still got to show up even when you're, maybe that's the not to indulge in these like bad mindsets of like stressing out and you're like, am I good enough? What's going on? What the hell? you are good enough, and you need to catch yourself in that negative thinking, because like that's not going to help you become the master. That's not going to help you become that emperor energy. Infinite freedom of thought is your foundation. So yeah, believe, like, you know, as soon as you shift that mentality of like, oh, this is happening to make me a master, all right, hell yeah, brother. Like, and then, you know, shifting that and meeting these roadblocks, the resistance, all of that with that energy is going to help you move through it quicker, and being like, bring it on, bitch, let's go, let's get this over with, come on, is that all you got? You know, that type of thing. But yeah, so we have, and then we also have the no decisions, just grooving. And that, you know, once you get through this like ring of fire where you're just like being purged by fire, being taken care of in that way, like you're purified, and you're going through all of these like tasks, and you're meeting failures, or you're meeting resistance, you know, whatever it is, and you have to overcome that. That's whenever you just get to groove and chill for a second and actually enjoy that. Enjoy, like, oh, I did some hard work, I'm proud of myself, hell yeah. And then like that's just doing that mindful relaxing, mindful restoration. 37 was the number on that card. All right, I love you, babies. I hope you have a wonderful day. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for doing this hard work. I'm really proud of you. I love you. Okay, bye.